Welcome back, folks. I'm here with a very special guest. We have Bedford County Commissioner Josh Lang joining us because they are bringing the wall that heals into Bedford. Josh, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. It's a great privilege to be able to talk about the wall that heals.
Yeah, and I know we're doing it over Zoom. Normally, we'd have you come in on the couch. But of course, the wall that heals is something that is truly important to not only our local communities, but to our veterans in particular. Tell us a little bit about why you decided to try to get to come into town in Bedford.
Well, I think a lot of folks know about my role, being a commissioner, but really, I have a deep appreciation for veterans. Being a veteran myself, I served a 15-month tour in Afghanistan, and then I grew a great love for this country. And then when I returned and seen a lot of the struggles that veterans face and spent a long time advocating on behalf of veterans, I just grew a deeper appreciation for what veterans have done for us and service members. And in my role as a commissioner, I've grown pretty close to the Vietnam veterans. We have a great deal of veterans in our county that are Vietnam veterans. And I thought about a way that we could do something very special for the Vietnam veterans, a way to truly honor them. As we are well aware, many of them did not receive the proper welcome home. Due to COVID, we didn't get to host, which is typically in March, the Welcome Home Vietnam Veterans Day, which we were already planning this traveling wall, the traveling wall that heals, I'll refer to it, coming to Bedford. We were one of about 30 locations that actually got selected, and many of them got canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. So we're quite an honor to be able to bring this to our community, for our area Vietnam veterans, and for a way to bring our community together to honor our Vietnam veterans.
Yeah, as you said, I mean, it's something that I don't think gets talked about a lot, is the fact that our Vietnam veterans who did, make it home didn't get the welcome that they really deserved. And also, the people who didn't make it home. And this wall, being able to travel from towns to towns, is a way to make sure that those names make it home.
Absolutely. And it's going to be great. Starting with July 21st, we're going to be able to have an escort where we're actually going to be bringing the Vietnam veterans that are listed on that wall, the stories behind those names, back to Bedford County in our area Vietnam veterans. So it's quite an honor. That's going to start at our East St. Clair Township building. All the information is on our website, just as a reference, TWTH Bedford 2020.org, all the schedule and details. But that's going to start with our escort. It's going to be the beginning of a week where we get to honor Vietnam veterans. That wall will be escorted by Patriots Guards, Legion Riders, fire companies, our local fire companies, our sheriff, and some local police, as it comes through various jurisdictions and then comes into Bedford, goes through a flag arch, and just what that really means to bring those folks that did so much for each and every one of us back home to Bedford County.
So why don't you, again, give us the date range so people can come into Bedford and visit it? And is there anything different, considering we're still kind of going through the COVID-19 stuff?
Well, we are required to follow all the CDC and the Department of Health guidelines. We do recommend that people that are coming to visit the wall to wear masks, and our volunteers will have to wear masks as well. So we are required by we've been working closely with the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Fund, who is the one that approved us to have the wall that heals in Bedford County. But again, on the schedule, it's going to start on July 21st. The escort will start at 4 p.m., beginning at the East St. Clair Township building. As it travels through, it's going to travel along Route 56, turn left onto Route 96, and then left onto Route 30. Our Allen Bank and Shawnee Valley Fire Companies are providing intersection support, but we do, as it comes into Bedford, we'll have the support of the Bedford Borough Police. And I can't say enough from, the Bedford Middle School, where this event's going to be happening, at the track facility there, where the wall will be available 24 hours a day. I'll get to that in a moment. But as it comes through into Bedford, we're going to have the honor guard as the wall will actually travel under the flag arch that's going to be provided by the Bedford Fire Company and the Saxton Fire Company. So that's day one, just on day one on July 21st. Now, on July 22nd, um, and just to back up for a moment, I do encourage veterans, community members, Boy Scout groups to stand along points of that route, waving flags and paying the respects to the veterans that are Vietnam veterans that are listed on the wall. So on July 22nd, a group of volunteers are going to spend all day setting up the wall. Now, and I think it's important to know what that really means as you touch pieces of the wall and you look at the names and you think, what did these Vietnam veterans go through? I think that's going to be a very emotional week, and I think the whole week will be very emotionally uh, draining and very impactful. So that will take till about 2 p.m., at which the wall will be fully erect. We will have a mobile education center that will feature area Vietnam service members that are listed on the wall. And the wall is a 3/4 replica version. It will be in the center of the Bedford School District track facility. It is available so from Wednesday at 2 p.m. until Sunday, July 26th at 2 p.m., in which we'll take down the wall. It will be available 24 hours a day for visitors to come and view the wall. So there will have ample time to be able to do that. We will have ambassadors there that will be assisting visitors as they come and see the wall as well. On July 25th at 10 a.m. is going to be our ceremony at the wall site, at the event site, which will feature speakers such as Vietnam veteran and author Larry Garlock, and one of the family members who has whose brother is listed on the wall who died while serving in Vietnam will be one of our speakers, Vicky Smith. We will also have poem readings, and we'll also be doing the reading of the local Vietnam service members that are listed on the wall.
Wow, it
So
sounds like
that's a full week.
yeah, that sounds like a really full and impactful week. Commissioner Lang, I want to thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. And once again, this all gets started July 21st with that escort into town. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.